Hi everybody, welcome to my art channel. My name's Claire. I've got an idea, a Dutch pour, a rainbow. Not all the rainbow, I'm leaving out green because I really like the other colours in order in the rainbow. Not actually sure how I'm going to do it, how I'm going to put the colours down, but the whole canvas will be covered in the rainbow. I'll have a white base, there won't be any negative space, just a lovely bright Dutch pour. So let me show you the colours I'm using. So these are my colours, so all the colours of the rainbow except the greens, and I want them in this order, so starting with the blues, purples, pinks, reds and oranges. So I've got Pebeo Iridescent Blue Green, Amsterdam, what does that say? Primary Cyan, Amsterdam King's Blue, Amsterdam Ultramarine Violet Light, Ultramarine Violet and Permanent Blue Violet, Pebeo Iridescent Gold and Iridescent Orange Yellow, De La Rowney, I think it's Cadmium Yellow Deep Hue, Pebeo Iridescent, what is it, Red Blue, Carmine, I can't remember who makes the Carmine, I think it might be Amsterdam Carmine, Amsterdam Persian Rose, Pebeo Iridescent Blue Violet and Amsterdam Quinacridone Rose, and also some Amsterdam White there. So they're all mixed to my Dutch pour consistency, which means 2 parts flood floetrol, 1 part paint to 3/4 of a part water, unless it's iridescent, in which case it's 1 part water. I'm using a 50cm square canvas. I've already just covered my base in white, used a hairdryer, blown it out so it should be relatively even. So my plan is to go diagonally across. What's the middle? The middle colour will be pink. Just planning how I'm going to do this. So go diagonally across with my colours. I don't fully know yet, so what I'm going to do, I know I want to go diagonally across, so I'm just going to start mapping it out. So I'm just going to put a line of pink diagonally across the canvas. And then I'm going to come in with the red. And the yellow. So this way I'm going to have purple. And blue. So let's do the pink. I'm going to put some more pinks down. Right, colours down. Let's torch it, get rid of the air bubbles. Now, as I blow this out, all of these colours are going to mix. So the idea is that they will come up towards each other, so there isn't going to be that much of the white left. I have absolutely no idea how I'm actually going to do this. I'm just going to tilt the canvas round 90 degrees because that will help me with the angle. So I like to use my right hand and go up towards the left. Right, it's got potential, but it's by no means finished. I'm not happy at the moment, but it's got potential. So I'm going to spend a lot of time now blowing around just to get this composition right, to close up some of these white gaps and just to get the balance a lot better. So it's really got that really nice sort of convoluted effect between the colours. I do feel like it's missing something, some sort of structure. Really not liking it, really not happy. I think I'm going to change it. So effectively using this as the base now, I'm going to keep the colours, that's where they are, but do an explosive Dutch pour from one corner. So I'm going to just drizzle some more paint on. Right, so I have now layered the paints. I've overlapped the colours a little bit to get a better blend. And I am going to blow this out from this corner out and see what I get. So this is now one of my more traditional explosive Dutch pours. I'm going to add a little bit of silver because the silver often just helps to create some really pretty cells. Do you know, I've just had an idea. I was going to start from here and go up, but I could still start from the centre. I'm going to do that. I'm going to start from the centre. Wish me luck. I have no idea if this will work. Wow, it has worked. I really like it. Oh, this is much better than the original plan, much better. You've got the flow of colours. Something in my paint there, I need to get rid of that. Let's give this a torch. I was hoping for more cells with that silver, but there's some, but not loads. So I'm just going to give it a good torch, get rid of the air bubbles. I'm back. I'm not quite finished. You might notice there's a few spots. I've just been experimenting with a little tiny bit of silicone on the paint piece to create a pattern. I'm going to maybe totally wreck this, but I am going to do a silicone spiral. So I've got a big push pin and I put some silicone on the end. I might wreck this. But I'm going to do it anyway. So as you watch this, I know 100% there'll be a lot of people saying, why did she do it? Why did she do the dots? It's ruined. But you know what? If you don't take a chance, you don't learn and you don't grow as an artist. I am so happy with it. I love it. It's very, very abstract. I actually am oh look, you can see all the bumps from the silicone. That's what the silicone does. It pushes down to separate the colours. Let's go this way so you can see the colours more. It is very abstract and the cells are huge, but I love it. What an amazing effect, a blend of the colours. I am happier with it now than before I put the silicone on. It's so pretty. It's just so, it softens it somehow. Let me show you up close. The cells are all really irregular, all different shapes and sizes. I started with a spiral, but ended up going a little bit freestyle because the paints are too thin to get a tight spiral, because as you can see, they're not really structured cells. They're really, really wonky abstract cells. In fact, you can see that better in this section here. So you can see where the cells are, but they're all over the place. They look like little roses. So pretty. It somehow softens the whole piece. So the whole piece, it's just very abstract now and very, I don't know what the word is. Let me know if you can think of a way of describing this, but almost like looking through a blurry lens. You're seeing the colours, but in a blurred way. So it all blends, and the colour change and the blend between them now is just seamless. So yeah, you may hate it now. I'm really happy and I have enjoyed doing it. And I think if you don't take a chance, if you don't try something else, you won't learn, you won't know. Look at the effect of the silicone, how pitted it is and bumpy it is. It won't be when it's dry, it will be nice and smooth. And then I'll do a good job of cleaning it with a wet wipe and then before I can varnish it. Right, I'll be back when it's dry. So it's now totally dry. There's good news and there's bad news. The good news is I love it. I'm so happy with it. It's a bizarre painting. It's different. It's quirky. I realise not everyone will like it, but there's something just so warm about it and comforting and relaxing looking at it, but so bright and energetic. Really love it. The bad news is I put my fingers in it when it was still wet. So there's a patch on here. I might not even tell you where it is, but I ruined it. I put my fingers in it when I thought it was dry. I've painted over the top to try and disguise it, but unfortunately the texture is different. So let me show you up close. These cells are amazing. Oh, you can see it. There we go. That's where I put my fingers in. You can see it. So I've painted over the top. So I have disguised it, and in some lights you can't see it at all. But unfortunately it's not smooth. I'm really, really cross with myself. But I love the flow of it. I love the colours. Really, yeah, just love the different textures, the different shapes of cells. They're the cells that look a bit like roses. And then here you've got little fireballs. Yeah, it's so unusual. And so it was a sort of a third time lucky with this painting. The first two, yeah, not that happy with. The third one, this end result, really happy with. I love those really dark purple lines that just fly through it. Yeah, so really, really happy. Angry with myself, so angry that I put my fingers in it. Let me know if you do that. I thought it was dry, and for some reason I always feel like I just want to touch it. I just sort of put my hands all over it, make sure it feels nice and smooth, and I just did it too soon. Let me know if I'm the only one, because yeah, please reassure me that you do the same and also ruin paintings with fingers. Yeah, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think. Please do hit the thumbs up button if you like it. Leave any comments you want to. Great. Take care, everyone. Bye.